Welcome back, everybody. The holidays ended. Some of our spring break time is over and travel is good at this time across upper Michigan. I'll train M28. Nice little white caps out there with a light northerly breeze or northeasterly breeze. Temperatures just above freezing across areas of the Lake Superior Shore at this hour. Here's the current temp, satellite and radar. Some temperatures still holding in the 40s from Iron River, Iron Mountain, even Newberry to Sault Ste. Marie. If you're traveling south of the UP, it'll be quite slippery for areas like Wisconsin, going towards Greenville, Milwaukee, and also lower Michigan from thunderstorms in the wintry mix. But overall for the UP, not bad. We got as warm as 48 degrees over in Hermansville in the Norway area. National Weather Service Marquette, 38 degrees. Bit cooler across the northern half of the region. Our sunset tonight is at 8:20 p.m. Eastern time. So scattered clouds, an isolated light mix, but not much to make a mess on the roads overnight. Temperatures could fall to the teens, the upper teens for the western and central UP. As we get to the eastern counties, that easterly breeze will keep temperatures around the 20-degree range through Tuesday morning. Scattered clouds, but then clouding up as we get towards Tuesday late to Wednesday. Weather alerts effective Tuesday afternoon and could go as far as Wednesday afternoon. These are winter storm watches shaded in the blue from Gogebic County on Tanagan towards western Chippewa County. We've got an impacting system on the way. It's not the one south of upper Michigan thanks to the Canadian Shield high pressure. That's not going to be enough to shield what is charging northwest of Winnipeg, a cold system, and once it makes its way towards the western Great Lakes region, it picks up some of that moisture, that constant flow of moisture being pumped from the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to be a potent system. We got the impacting system. Snow spreading from south to north towards Tuesday evening, and also the wind. Windy conditions where you could dodge some of the snow or at least the heavy bouts of it, the northernmost portions of upper Michigan midweek. But for most of us, driving hazards through Thursday, we're talking about wet to moderate heavy snow, and wet snow is tough to remove, tough to plow. So be careful out there, and gusty winds, that'll make that visibility poor, along with dealing with those slick spots all over the roads. Here's your future radar and wind gusts. It's good for travel overnight. Scattered clouds, light breezes, but once we get into Tuesday midday, this is when it starts to move from south to north. Wet snow moving across areas of Dickinson County, Menominee, Delta County, and then becoming widespread late Tuesday afternoon, early evening. As we get into the Tuesday overnight hours, northeast winds will start gusting over 40 miles per hour, especially along Little Bay de Noc and the Bay of Green Bay. Widespread snow overnight through Wednesday morning. Will start to taper off over the west end of the UP, but it's going to rebound as the winds pick up with this snow into Wednesday midday and the evening as well. Look at these wind speeds. Escanaba, a potential of 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts around Little Bay de Noc, and not just Lake Superior. Once we roll into Thursday, it'll be the northeast wind belts to get much of this snow, and especially as it traverses the high terrain like the Hurons from Baraga to Marquette counties. Eventually, we start to dry a bit as we get into Friday. But here's our projected snow amounts. Drew this one here, 3 inches or more for some areas throughout upper Michigan. You get up to a foot or more. That'll be across the north central UP. Raven Hadia, Noel Blanford, you just might get your snow day later this week. Shovel smart out there because it's wet snow, tough to move, and it's not good for our health. Do not lift, push, take your time, hydrate, and stay warm. I know, TV6 extended forecast, eventually we start to dry up towards the weekend and warm up. So if you move that snow early, do it early before we warm up this weekend because there's going to be some water ponding out there. I know it's the 1st of April. It's April Fool's. This is no joke. I'm not playing for anyone for a fool this time. I'm bringing Thor's hammer. That's what I got.
This is why we also, just like the hammer, we keep our shovels just as close.
Absolutely.
Stuff like this in the UP.
Well, I'll keep this close too.
Absolutely. Thank you, Noel. Well, TV6's Keegan